Sometime late last year, Raoul, the CEO of Real Vision, shared his reasons behind holding Ripple's digital asset XRP and his viewpoint on the risk-to-reward proportion of the digital currency. He also gave some bullish forecasts for XRP, with the previous CEO forecasting the price of it to reach $10,000 from the perspective of long-term profit potential. The expert trader and investor believed that XRP is currently undervalued, therefore it posed the most mind-blowing buy opportunity for crypto holders at the time. Thanks for watching Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We also have a crypto Discord group where we give out calls for our favorite altcoins, and you can also win special rewards for inviting your friends to the group. Links for everything are in the description. Late last year, Raoul, the CEO of Real Vision and publisher of The Global Macro Investor, who has a fantastic portfolio in crypto, revealed the reasons why he's all in on XRP. He stated it was precisely because of the lawsuit, saying that the court case proffers a phenomenal risk-to-reward propensity, and also the most exciting, in his words, was because it does have use cases and it's been used extensively, so keep that in mind. In more recent news, the billionaire and one of Wall Street's foremost figures, Ken Griffin of Citadel, has conceded that he was wrong about cryptocurrencies, which he described as having been probably one of the most significant accomplishments of the last 15 years. The founder and chief executive officer of Citadel, a global alternative investment firm who began trading from his dorm room at Harvard in 1987, further uncovered in an interview that though he's been a massive critic of cryptocurrencies, he now believes that crypto is one of the biggest successes in the past 15 years. Further stating that his firm, Citadel, will try to get into the crypto market, in all likelihood as a market maker, as it assists different firms with capital allocation. The American hedge fund manager is the founder, chief investment officer, and 80% owner of Citadel LLC and its branch off Citadel Securities. The American hedge fund is also the most significant market creator in the U.S. securities market. According to the Bloomberg Billionaire Record, Ken Griffin is the 40th wealthiest person on the planet. His wealth is said to be over $30 billion. In an interview with the co-founder of Carlyle Group, David Rubenstein, for Bloomberg, Griffin stated that crypto had been one of the greatest stories in finance over the last 15 years. And going into the topic at hand, discussing why Raoul is all in on XRP, the renowned crypto Marxist revealed in an interview with Thinking Crypto late last year that he purchased a position in XRP about a year ago. He then, at that point, called attention to the primary reason behind making his buying in. He affirmed that he bought the Ripple asset for two main reasons. First, it does have use cases, as it's currently being used. And secondly, given the ongoing lawsuit, which poses a phenomenal risk-to-reward propensity. At the start of the lawsuit, the coin got a massive slash, which brought the former Goldman Sachs executive even more interested in XRP. Worst case scenario, Ripple loses the lawsuit, and XRP falls by 100% from here to zero. Or, Ripple wins the lawsuit, at which point the SEC gets ridiculed by the court, and XRP goes up by 5, 10, 20, 30, or even 100 times. So just as Raoul stated, it's a no-brainer for you as an investor not to take a 10-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio with an even greater propensity for it to enter into a massive rally. More so, in an interview hosted by BitBoy Crypto, Raoul spoke highly of XRP. He said a lot of Bitcoin Marxists who haven't taken the time to do their homework simply because they don't care, believe that XRP is a lousy coin, calling it a phony crypto asset given its centralized modus operandi and exorbitant token supply. The expert investor and CEO with extensive investment expertise further hinted that these Bitcoin Marxists might be right. But what are the possibilities that XRP might genuinely be a phony digital asset? If so, how then has it been allowed by the SEC to thrive for years, under that umbrella during which the currency managed to attract the attention of world-leading financial stakeholders, such as Klaus Schwab's World Economic Forum and the International Monetary Fund, and of course, its extensive chain of partners in the Asian continent, which has an established crypto regulatory framework. Even more interesting is that the WEF has proposed that the Ripple asset is the most suitable cryptocurrency in the entire CBDC space. Following a comment Raoul made in response to a Twitter user scrutinizing his current position on the Ripple coin last year, he stated that he was going all bullish and long on XRP. As Raoul had earlier stated in the past that non-inclusion of the world's venture capitalists and the reduced influx of institutional money into the digital asset space is an additional benefit, as that would see the price of this asset class hitting more substantial highs when that does happen. Afterward, entailing a massive bullish potential for XRP, and with a lawsuit rolling towards a settlement, we get further crypto clarity from governments and lawmakers worldwide. During an interview on the Stakeboard DAO Talks, Raoul expressed his concerns about why he thinks tribalism exists in the space. He gives a fundamental interpretation of what he thinks Gary Gensler is precisely trying to do. In his words, the expert investor said the SEC is trying to get their filthy hands on this space and control it. There will be a point where this bull run finally does end, but it won't happen before we take massive profits from this market. Gensler is trying to sound like he's the tough guy to get people on site. I'll take control of this because a lot of these guys are boomers and they don't understand what this is all about. Raoul Pal's argument majored on how cryptocurrencies cancel out the centralized authorities and intermediary agents that charge fees and attempt to persuade you towards assisting in managing your own money, or perhaps cutting you off the system, just as we could see with Russia and SWIFT. But that's not the case with cryptocurrency and blockchain-based technologies, as it returns the control to the people, which is precisely what these centralized government agencies have been trying to prevent for a long while now. And speaking in more recent news about Raoul Pal, he recently claimed that he only owns a single Bitcoin. The revelation of this small holding caused an uproar among Bitcoin enthusiasts who've been watching Mr. Pal ever since he stated that Ethereum is the most significant trade and predicted that Ethereum and altcoins would eventually surpass Bitcoin. Raoul Pal made his first Bitcoin purchase back in November 2013. Unfortunately, he sold for 10 times profit 4 years later during the fork wars in 2017, which of course led him to miss out on a more considerable gain later that year. In May of 2021, Pal stated that he owned more Ether than he did Bitcoin. At that time, Bitcoin was worth $40,925. Greg Foss, investigating that tweet, responded by throwing some shade at Raoul, followed shortly after by another tweet that said Raoul sucks and blows. Soon after the back and forth, Pal tweeted saying people like Foss and the Bitcoin community's philosophies and ideologies are why he only holds one Bitcoin. Mark Vandercheese, the founder of Synaptic Ventures, objected that Pal's reasons for owning only one Bitcoin are based on the makeup of the Bitcoin community and not even the potential return, as the Vancouver-based Dutch investor and entrepreneur affirms that that mindset goes totally against the gospel that he, Raoul Pal, preaches on Real Vision. However, a few spoke in Mr. Pal's defense, pointing to Pal's track record, reminding followers that he's not only a holder, but in fact a trader. Even the crypto analyst and founder of Crypto My Way, Coach T, wrote that he believes in Raoul Pal's unique views and investment advice. But that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on bell notifications. As always, if you have any questions, drop us a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
Hollywood Carson.